guys, how are you all doing? It's a girl Cindy and I'm back again today with another gist. I trust you guys are doing great. I trust you guys are okay. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want us to talk about this white woman's trending video on TikTok. I have seen more than 5, 6 reaction videos about her on TikTok. Like they just popped out, they keep popping out on my For You page. I decided to like have a closer look. What is going on? Now I realized that she did a video. Literally, she said the N word freely. Now this shocked a lot of people except me because I know. I'm making this video to let those people that always say stop talking about racism. Why do you always talk about racism? It's ended basically for them to know that it is still here. Now, I have put together a few stitches. Let's just hear what they are saying. I got to find out that people discovered where she was working at the time because as we speak, they got her fired and TikTok disabled her account. Now, I'm going to show you just a few of her videos. Of course, she was addressing Black people, like, saying stuff. So I just want us to have a look at these videos. And of course, I'm going to show you some stitches and some random comments. Please check these videos out.
Absolutely unforgivable is people who play the victim card while living in America.
You're an extremely privileged white bitch, and it is fucking showing. I was sex trafficked in America as a child. So safest country in the world, my fucking ass. The authorities did nothing for me except for put me back into that situation. So again, safest country in the world, my fucking ass. And you don't ever need to speak on trafficking again. And you also don't ever need to speak on racism again. I promise you don't know that many fucking brown people, if any. Because if you saw the way they were treated, how differently they were treated, you would not fucking, or maybe you don't fucking care. Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't fucking care. That is probably it. You just don't fucking care. Oh, that is what it says. Your next video says, I don't care. And that's it. You don't care. If it doesn't affect you, you don't fucking care, huh? Stupid bitch.
Something that's absolutely unforgivable is, this is not the video that I want to stitch, but this is for the woman making this video. As a white woman to another white woman, who used to be who you are right now, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Listening to the things that you say, I know who your dad is, I know who your brothers are, I know who you hang out with. One day, all of those men are going to leave you, and you're going to be gone. Like, you're going to be alone. You're going to look back on this time and be so embarrassed. You're going to hate yourself. You are going to be kept up at night. I know, because I am. It is by the grace of God that I'm allowed to interact with Black people, Black women who are a gift to this world. This is a warning from the future. Cut it out. Go interact with a community that's not yours. Let me tell you, if America had a matriarch, she is a Black woman, and you're disrespecting her.
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
Lily, I watched both of your videos, and personally, I'm disgusted with you. But then I looked you up, and I looked up a couple different things about you. I looked through the link on your Instagram. I looked through your name. I found your employers. I downloaded both of your videos. I emailed them to your employer. I asked if this represents the company values of this company. You're new there, don't worry, it won't last. But the things you put on the internet have repercussions. But it made me think about a couple things. You said that you soul searched and you found nothing, which I really start to get. Your soul is empty. I'm not even a religious person. You just have an empty soul. You lack empathy. You don't care about others. You're inherently not there. Your soul is empty.
Y'all keep tagging me and I want to give this as little time and energy as possible, so let's just get this over with.
I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass.
So yeah, she did that, and then a bunch of y'all started tagging me in her video, and then tagging her in my comments, and wanting me to see this, do a post about it. She's a shit poster. That's what she does. You look at her other videos, that's what she does. She says these things because she wants people to be upset and to get traction off of it. She wants to be the next conservative shitbag, and she's already got the shitbag part covered. Trust me, her Twitter is worse. Homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, bigoted, racist. It's all there. It seems one of her proudest achievements was Alex Jones retweeting a video of her and saying, "I think I'm in love." And then people being like, "You should be Donald Trump's vice president." And she's like, "I love you for that." And then she just made another video telling everyone how much of a fuck she doesn't give. Oh, that's the problem. She's one of these people who doesn't understand how the First Amendment works. That means the government's not going to come in and arrest you for saying those things. It doesn't mean that it's not going to affect your life negatively. It doesn't mean that there aren't going to be consequences. And I think you know this because you have deleted that video. And you locked down all of your Instagrams, like this one for your, I don't know, shitty photography business. And it feels like maybe you're a little bit worried because you deleted the LinkedIn. You made this disappear almost as if you didn't want people to know about you in your real life and people in your real life to be confronted with the things you say and do because it may have consequences for you. But really, she's just a shitty person trying to monetize being shitty in lieu of personality. And they always do the same thing. They keep doing these little things until they do that thing that goes a little too far, and then there's the pushback. And sometimes they don't come back from that. So if you see her still around after this, just step over the body and keep going. Oh, and if you send someone like this death threats, you're as big a piece of shit as they are.
Something that's absolutely unforgivable is people who play the victim card while...
Okay, whoa, honey, listen, I don't know if you realize this, you're talking to your phone, that's not a mirror, you're not talking to yourself, you actually made a video and posted it on social media and said it to everybody. I don't know if that's what you meant to do, but it seems to me like you were talking to yourself, like you're trying to pump yourself up and let yourself know that you're an entitled bitch and maybe you should try and be more grateful for where you live and try and recognize the struggles of others instead of living in your fucking highfalutin bubble, okay? Who the fuck are you to tell anybody? And exactly what have you done? All these things that you bring up that happen in other countries, like, because human trafficking, that doesn't happen in this country, right? Really, that's how stupid you are to realize that you can't go to fucking Walmart as a woman with your children without men fucking following you around trying to take you and your, like, it happens in America. Human trafficking happens in America. Have you ever been to a Walmart? Probably not. How about you shut your fucking mouth and realize how fucking arrogant and ignorant and fucking entitled you are. Because guess what? All that shit that you talk about happens in this country too. Domestic violence happens in this country. Human trafficking happens in this country. Rape happens in this fucking country every goddamn day. Every single day. You go stay at your fucking Hilton, you don't realize the hotel down the street that's a little less expensive, there's actual human trafficking going on down there. And you look at them and you call them prostitutes. Oh, look at those fucking prostitutes. You look at those women as if they're trash, not realizing that they are fucking victims, you idiot. How stupid are you? Get out of your fucking entitled bubble and actually go take a walk around in the fucking, the lower class part of America and see that everything that you just said happens here in this fucking country. And maybe you should feel lucky that you live in a world where you can be ignorant and not realize that that shit actually happens right next door. That's how lucky you are. Because not all of us are that fucking lucky. How about get an education before you go around fucking making all the rest of us white women look like fucking racists? Who the fuck are you? Shut your fucking mouth, go walk around and get a fucking education and maybe help a victim out. Instead of telling us we shouldn't feel like victims. Do something to help them instead of just giving us advice about, oh, well, you live in America. Oh, I didn't fucking realize I lived in America. So I guess maybe I shouldn't feel upset about what happened to me. You know, guess what? Keep it up. And you're not going to be allowed to feel upset about what's going to happen to you because I'll let you know what it feels like to be a victim. I'm going to shut you up. If you don't shut the fuck up, I will fuck around. You fucked around and you're going to find out. Okay, we'll go play in the woods and I'm going to teach you a fucking lesson. The way I was taught lessons in life. And then see how you feel about it afterwards. Because you'll still be in America. So you can't feel victimized because you're in America. Okay? You want to come play in the woods with me? You want me to teach you a lesson? And you're still going to be in America. So you can't be a victim and you should be grateful that it happened here in America. Okay? Please shut your fucking mouth.
To broke ass.
Like, white people, what are we even doing at this point? Like, why is this post still up? You want to be an ally? You want to show that you're here for this group of people that isn't just yourself? You want to do the thing and fight? Why is that up? Why is that still up? It was on the internet for 2 weeks before you saw it just now. And to the white people in my comments who say things like, oh, the black people can't stand up for themselves, they need you. Every time a black person complains, you give them some ridiculous response of why their opinion and their complaint is invalid and doesn't matter. So that's why I'm here. And to the girl in the video, what a weird... You knew you were wrong for using it. I saw you hesitate and think, like, is this the moment? And then after you did it, you chose to say guys like 4 times because it was like, oh, maybe once is enough. They heard me. They got the point. Anything for the likes and views and clicks. And I get it. It's rage bait. It's this content. But, like, that's your whole face out there. You could have set it around your home for free, I guess. But you decided to get on the internet and, like, maybe make sure everybody gets to see it and it's here forever.
So some wonderful news this morning. That girl who went viral recently for saying the N-word, she just got fired from her job. So everybody who saw her TikTok video and they saw her other video where she doubled down and said she didn't really care, somebody went and figured out where she works. And once they did, it was game over. Everybody was blowing up this woman's job, like to the point where like they blocked calls. You can't even leave a message. You can't call anymore. But she got fired from her job over that video. My only question for anyone who's not a person of color, who just feels the need to like say this word, why? Why do you want to say it so badly? Because I can tell you right now, out of all the other reclaimed words from other cultures, I have never once felt the desire to say those words. Ever. So why do y'all, like, why is it just so important to you guys to say this word? To the point where, like, you will throw your entire life down the drain, your career down the drain, your education down the drain, just to say this word one time. Why do y'all feel the need to say the word at all? Why do you want to say it so badly? Why, like, someone please explain this to me. Genuinely explain this to me.
You speak on things that have nothing to do with you just because you want a virtue signal and be an ally. You not like us, bro. I'm so glad I'm not like you. Anyways, you think these things don't affect me, but they do. You might think that these things don't affect me, but here's the logic. If I don't speak on these things now, when my children arrive in this world, they'll have to deal with these exact same things. And that world definitely affects me because it makes it harder for my kids. No single raindrop starts the flood. Do you think those people just woke up in Germany one day and were like, let's start it and end it in one day? No. No. If you don't speak up for those who don't look like you, no one will speak up when it's your turn. Like, think about that. There's this poem. Just take a quick second and read this poem. Just read the whole thing. I'm going to wait here with you. I can't say a lot of those words out here on this platform, but take a second. This is the part that self-centered people are worried about. I'm also worried about all of this. But I'm open to feedback. If you have a better suggestion on how I should be doing things, let me hear it. I'll watch your video.
So before I proceed, please note that this video is for educational purposes only. It is not to bully anyone nor harass anyone, but it's just to create awareness so we all can see and know what is happening on social media, especially on TikTok. So because TikTok disabled her account, I do not have any screenshots of comments from her comment section, but I randomly took some screenshots of comments as usual so you guys can see what other people said about her videos. Please, on your screen are some of these comments. Please pause to read if you want to. Now, I was reading some comments and some people made reference to her own comment section where, a lot of white people came all out in her comments and they were literally praising her for being brave, for all the things she said. Now, some other white people were bashing those other white people for co-signing. Guys, I'm not shocked, okay? But again, this is to let those certain white people to know that racism is still here. We don't make these stories up. Now, I know some black people were like, oh, y'all should stop, stitching their videos. Y'all should stop, reposting and stuff like that. I know, I get it. But this is internet. Like, Internet doesn't forget, basically. But then when you react to those videos to educate those ones that might be thinking that whatever she said were all true, okay? So by stitching those videos, they are as well educating some other people that may not know the truth. Anyways, I thought I should bring these videos here and to update you on what is happening on social media. Let me know what you all think in the comments, guys. If you have anything you want to say, please drop it in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm going to see you all in my next one. You all stay blessed. Bye.